I believe the company to distribute our media project would be Columbia Pictures. The reason for this is because Columbia Pictures are known for distributing films based on the genre comedy. A lot of our work produced, such as the camera work, the layout of the credits, and the audio in our project, was inspired by the film Step Brothers, which Columbia Pictures actually produced and distributed. The production company Columbia Pictures would help us decide on the best time for a release date. We believe that they would take into account all of the important factors. For instance, they would examine all of the dates that the big Hollywood blockbuster movies, such as Star Wars or The Avengers, were set to release. The main reason was to make sure that our movie's release date doesn't consolidate with theirs. The reason for this would be because if a massive Hollywood blockbuster film was being released around the same time as ours, we would lose a lot of possible viewers and a lot of money. After researching for a fairly long amount of time, we discovered that Columbia Pictures was founded in 1924 and purchased by Coke in 1982. However, by 1989, Sony purchased Columbia Pictures from Coke for $3.4 billion. So now, if we were looking for a bigger budget or we were in need of funds for new equipment, we would need to confront Sony Entertainment to provide us with the funds, since they are now the parent company behind this whole project. And focusing more towards the project, in the credits we decided to place the name of the project, Freeze a Crowd, at the end of this opening sequence, after we credited all of the camera workers, editors, actors, and etc. And the reason we placed the title at the end of the project was because we wanted to give credit to our crew at the beginning of the film rather than at the end, since people tend to lose interest at the end credits, and we didn't want the crew to go unappreciated. The title of the film was displayed at the end in big bold red letters, which was different from the rest of the text since they was all black and white. And we did it so it would stand out amongst the other visuals, and we didn't actually have any specified order for the credits to go in other than the main title, Freeze a Crowd. And when we was comparing similarities between our film and other films, the main one that comes to mind is Step Brothers and The In-Betweeners. Both of them have relatively similar storylines, such as male friends going on adventures and getting themselves into trouble. However, Step Brothers would have the upper hand when it comes to comparing similarities, since they were distributed and produced by the same company who we believe would distribute our project.